Ho, 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 and welcome to a very special Christmassy bonus episode of the How I Ripped Off Buffy the Vampire Slayer podcast. My name is Chipmus Thompson, and I'm joined as ever by the very festive MC.
I'd like a Christmas name as well, please.
I tried, and the best I could come up with was...
MC Merry Christmas. Yeah, anyway, carry on.
And I'm joined as ever by the very festive MC.
That would be me, I think.
Hello, that's your nickname, you stick to it, okay. So if you're wondering what this is going to be a break from our normal timeline. We're not going to be reading anything that I wrote when I was 15, thank God. Instead, we're going to imagine it is Christmas Day, and that the gang, including some of the villains and, Chip, who kind of straddles both sides of the fence, shall we say, they're sat around a Christmas tree and they're giving out presents, and we're going to talk about which characters receive what presents, basically.
That's lovely. I mean, it's the season of giving, so one would hope that they would be able to put aside their differences and give each other presents, even though some of them are trying to destroy the world and some of them are trying to kill each other. And of course...
Exactly.
The real impressive thing is that if Louise and Jay can put aside their differences.
Yes, I mean, considering that we've got some of the antagonists from the previous seasons and stuff like that, Jay and Louise are the ones who are going to cause... They're going to have like that, that family argument that happens every Christmas.
Yeah.
That's going to be them, yeah. But yeah, that kind of fits in with the whole idea of a Christmas special. Are you a fan of Christmas specials, MC?
I can't remember the last time I saw one, but let's go with yes.
Yeah, let's just go for yes for the sake of this. But I thought this might be quite appropriate as well, seeing as we're in Season 3 of our podcast, and in Season 3 of Buffy, there's an episode called Amends.
Okay.
And what happens in that is Angel's just come back from hell after losing his soul and going evil.
Right.
And he's haunted by the dreams of who he's killed when he was Angelus.
Okay.
So he goes to a hill and he waits for the sun to come up so he can kill himself.
Right.
Yay, Christmas. But it turns out there's actually a big bad called the First Evil, which is actually the antagonist in Season 7 of Buffy.
Okay.
And he's making Angel see all his victims for reasons.
Right.
I think he's trying to get Angel to kill Buffy to make it all go away. But in the end, the sunrise in California is actually a freak snowstorm, so they don't see the sun. And Angel lives, and it's all Merry Christmas, and him and Buffy walk through the snow, and it's all very lovely.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you for that particular recap of the entire episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. We should do that more often. But yeah, we're literally going to rip off that episode in a way, and it's very in keeping with the theme of what we've ripped off for our Season 3 of the show. And yeah, it's Christmas, so why not?
Christmas is the season for stealing.
And forgiving those who have tried to murder you.
Because they heroically sacrifice themselves.
Exactly. So, I don't know, I figured we wouldn't do this in any sort of structured form, because, it's Christmas, you got to grab, dive into the tree and grab a present and just see what it is. So I figured we'd let you choose a character first, MC, and see what you think they'd get for Christmas.
Okay, no worries. Well, let's go with Jack first, because out of all the characters, I found Jack and Lee the most difficult, because it's been ages since we checked in with them. So
yeah, it has.
Let's use this as a warm-up. Yeah, he was Texan.
I mean, that's how he turned out, yeah. I don't think that was... I mean, he's American. I don't think that was him being from Texas was in his legitimate origin. But, yeah. So what do you think Jack would get for Christmas?
Well, I mean, it's a bit cliched, but I thought like a big old fluffy white cat for him to stroke while he's making evil plans. That'd be a good,
nice. So you
good
could swivel on a rotating chair and
exactly.
Oh, hello, Chip and MC. You've come to foil me again.
I've been expecting you, yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's the line, yeah. That's a good choice. I like that. I mean, what would he call it?
Oh, good one. What about like... I was gonna go sort of Horseman of the Apocalypse style, like Pestilence or Strife or something, but I don't know, that's a bit too goth.
Maybe, but now I want like a white fluffy cat and call it Pestilence. That's going to be amazing.
How about yourself? What do you think for Jack?
Well, again, I kind of went down that American route as it's kind of his one character trait apart from being an evil ninja. So I thought I'd give him the gift of Omaha Steaks. Considering they sponsor every single fucking podcast,
every
single YouTube video.
Nice. Is everyone going to get Audible subscriptions otherwise?
And Postmate and just everything else that's
some mattresses.
on every fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, if Omaha Steaks wants to sponsor us, then we'll gladly accept it.
Yeah, especially if we get free steak out of it.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. That would be amazing.
So, who's next?
Okay, well, I think as we did Jack next, I think let's go on to Lee, because Lee was his
Sure.
partner in crime for some time, but had a bit of a moral conscience and ended up becoming a new ninja, a good ninja, I guess.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because I was thinking for Lee, and well, I mean, this could work for Chip as well. You know, on like a shop window, it has a open or closed sign, and a little thing can flip from open to closed.
Yeah.
Like that, but am I evil today? So yes on one side, no on the other. So that way, I mean, it must be confusing when you're sort of constantly switching sides. So this way, you can just look down and go, am I evil today? And that way, he knows who he should be portraying.
Nice. But is he the one that would flip it, or would someone else come up and do that for him?
Oh, that's a good question. That's his one weakness, a big big side hanging around his neck.
It's interesting, actually, because have you seen that thing that's going around at the moment where someone suggested, I think, quite a bad way of kind of communicating with friends in terms of, like, if they want to reach out to you and they have to say, hello, this may hurt you and trigger you. Are you okay to hear it? And
Right.
that's kind of fitting with Lee. Like, you know, you could be like, hello, I'm evil today. Are you okay to deal with this?
I mean, the thing is, though, if he was evil and they said no, then he'd continue anyway, surely.
So, yeah, that's quite confusing. Like, I could see why it would be handy, but...
To have the sign, yeah.
Yeah, is he going to use it for evil things?
I think that he sets it. It's a reminder to himself.
Okay. So he can remember to do evil things or to do good things.
Exactly.
Nice. Very thoughtful. Well done.
Thank you. How about you?
Well, for Lee, I thought I'd give him his own series, his own spin-off.
Oh, but he's not very interesting.
No, which is why he hasn't got one. But I was thinking, you know, he kind of went evil and you know, fought and then turned, then disappeared, then came back briefly for like one episode to help the gang,
Right.
and then just kind of sodded off again. So you know, he must be out there. I think we even hinted like he might be like actually going off to Sunnydale or something like that. So just to catch up with Lee, like even if like a little mini series, like 6 episodes, something like that, just to see what Lee's up to, because he's a super powered former evil ninja. MC.
Not many of those around.
No. So yeah, I thought we'd give him his own series, his own little spin-off, just to see what adventures he's up to.
It seems like the kind of spin-off where like there'd be the obviously wildly successful original series, and then they tried to make a spin-off series from the sort of the cool edgy character, but nobody watches it and it gets cancelled.
Except for Angel, which was awesome, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't go beyond one season.
Yeah.
Not at all. No,
Yeah.
no one would care. No one would watch it, but, you know, look at his little face. Look how happy he is. Christmas is about memories.
He gets work for another 4 months. He's good.
Okay, which character are we doing next?
Let's go with a fan favourite. Let's go with Scoot.
Ooh, nice.
So I think for Scoot, I just want him to watch Point Break, so I give him a copy of Point Break. I think he'd love it.
On Blu-ray, though, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I feel like he'd have a sort of battered portable DVD player that he stole from someone once.
He really would, wouldn't he? He actually would.
I think Scoot lives in a van as well.
He hasn't had a job for a long time, does a bit of cash in hand work every now and then.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, I guess, I don't know if we should... does it matter if he's a vampire or not? Like, I feel like he's the same person. He just drinks blood.
Yeah, basically. Instead of Sambuca.
So he's got a copy of Point Break from CEX that you paid £1 for his portable DVD player.
Exactly.
Nice, good choice.
Thank you. How about you?
Well, for Christmas, for my brother Scoot, I have got him a Lynx Africa set because he just sounds like all he wears is Lynx Africa.
Perfect. That's so good.
And it works like it's a good combination of presents because he could sit there smothered in a bottle of Lynx Africa watching Point Break in his van.
Oh, that's lovely. That is the most Scoot thing I've ever heard. He's going to be so happy.
Just walking around going, hello, bro! I miss doing that voice.
Well, do you want to pick one this time?
Yeah, let's do a member of the main gang. Let's do Louise. Not like that. Let's pick a present for her.
Well, there's a couple actually. One might be a bit
okay.
obvious, but low-fat butter because she loves it so much. And also, I mean, maybe this is not really. Maybe this is encouraging bad habits, but I thought maybe some earplugs so she can just tune out Jay.
Nice. Stop those arguments before they happen.
Exactly. It's not the
Yeah.
healthiest way of dealing with it, but you know.
Yeah. No, I think that again, that's very thoughtful. You're thinking about what her needs and what she, could use going forwards. And some earplugs. I think that's a. I'm glad you didn't say like new legs or a new spine or anything like that. That would have been
Is that
very
your one?
offensive. No, but only because I've only just thought of that. If I'd thought of it earlier, it would have been.
So, what does Louise get?
Well, what do we know about Louise? In this series, we know that she is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
She likes woman stuff. So I thought I'd get her some generic smellies from Boots or
Lush.
the Body Shop or something. Like when you've got a female member of your family and you just don't know what to buy them. So that little sexist part of your brain is like, what do they like? They smell nice and put creams on their faces, right? So here you go. Or maybe even a voucher for one of those things so she can pick her own.
But I feel like there's different tiers. I mean, at the bottom, there's like you go to the pound shop and get one of those little packs with tiny little things of shitty moisturiser. Or you can go like tier above that is maybe Boots. Then you go Body Shop. But would you go full Lush or?
You never go full Lush.
Okay, fair enough.
I think Lush is quite a particular thing. I feel like because the trouble is like with Louise, and obviously not a reflection on the real person, but how I wrote my female character back in the day as someone who was apparently quite sexist. I feel like she would have been kind of. I think I would have gone Body Shop. I think I would have gone Body Shop and been like, "This is really nice stuff." This is Body Shop.
Yeah,
it's the good shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, she would have ended up with something like I don't know. They would have pre-packed some sort of Christmas pack, right, for all the stupid men that don't know what things are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
good
Louise
shout.
would have got one of those, whatever that would have been, fresh lemon and herb or something.
Nice. Lucky old her. I mean, to be fair, so far she's got the best present.
Point Break.
Yeah, true.
A bunch of steak, like.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, you're right.
As in with the rest of the series, the men are doing way better than the female character.
Hey, she got some low-fat butter. Okay. So
Who's next, MC?
How's about the one?
Oh, okay. What have you got for the one? I struggled with this one a little bit.
I ironic present. I thought I'd just give him a beach ball. That way you can put it next to his head and pretend he's got two heads. It could be like a Halloween costume. The two-headed demon. I don't know.
Is that not quite insulting though? Like you've taken his like physical disability and you've given him something that reminds him of that.
Is it a disability?
Beach ball head. That's a condition.
Sure, why not? Well, I mean, I'd hate to offend the one because he's such a sensitive soul.
Well, that's the direction I've gone in for my present idea for the one is something that wouldn't offend him.
Oh, that's usually a much better shout. That way he won't kill you. Wait, it's not a brick. It's not a brick, is it?
It's not bricks. That is exactly what I've got him. Not bricks.
Literally anything, so long as it isn't a brick. And you can
it's
write
just a
on
big
it.
empty box with a note in it that says "not bricks."
He starts crying but trying to hide it.
This is the best thing I've ever heard.
I tried to remember how the one actually sounds so I could do his voice, but I've forgotten, thankfully.
Yeah, I think it hurt your throat as well, so maybe it's for the best that we don't do it.
Yeah.
But now I kind of want to see like him with a little Christmas hat on as well, because I think that would be cute.
It would need for it to be a very large Christmas hat.
Beach ball size.
Exactly.
Okay, how about we do Shin no Khan next?
Okay, nice. Well,
Okay, what's old Shin no Khan going to get for Christmas?
for me, drunk bro Shinokan is the best Shinokan. So it would just be a bottle of tequila.
So he could just like open it up and yell shots on Christmas morning.
Exactly. He'd get wasted at like 10:30.
Oh, would he be that sort of like awkward uncle that gets drunk really early and then makes some sort of racist slur?
He is a racial slur. His whole character is racist. So I guess he would just be
true.
him, and that would be offensive.
he would just talk and be like, "Yep, there's racist Shindo Khan."
Yep. What would Shao Kahn get under his stocking? In his stocking?
Under his stocking? What sort of Christmases do you have?
Very sad ones.
Well, you are the person that wraps presents in tea towels, so...
That's true.
Yeah. For Shindo Khan, I've suggested that he would get a Game Boy Color.
Oh.
But as long as it was made from a silver watch and clover leaves, so he can actually hold it. Because otherwise he would just phase through it and he wouldn't be able to play, Mario Kart and that sort of thing.
Oh, he'd look so sad.
Yeah, but I figured, we have this whole thing where we drink where he appears, but what is he doing when he disappears? Where is he? What is he doing? Nothing. He'll get a message from the elders and then he'll pop up and say, we've got to go and save the world or stop this monster. But in the meantime, he's probably just chilling and not doing anything. He's got a lot of downtime, I think. So I thought a Game Boy would be quite good for him, a special one made from silver watch and clover leaf, and he can just sit there and pass the time away.
And I feel like the Game Boy Color is the perfect level of sort of technological advancement for him. He wouldn't be able to handle a DS or a whatever.
I did consider a Switch, but I thought,
no, too much.
It's not for him. It's not for Grandad.
Game Boy Color would be like, look guys, oh my god, there's 4 colors. This is amazing.
Okay, who's next?
How's about Jay?
Yeah, let's do Jay.
Again, a bit obvious, Kerrang subscription, and also he would get earplugs as well.
Oh, so you got him and Louise like a joint present in a way, so they've both got a set of earplugs so they can ignore each other.
Exactly. And that way, if one of them puts their earplugs in as a slight, the other one can also put their earplugs in.
It might even work as kind of like a dummy for a baby in a way as well. They'll see they've both got earplugs in and they'll just shut up.
Though actually my worry is that, now I think about it, Jay would keep the earplugs in but try and listen to music, so he'd turn Slipknot up even higher. So
you'd have to buy another set of speakers, because I imagine Jay's got a pretty good sound system already.
Yeah. So
what was the other thing you suggested for Jay?
Kerrang subscription.
Nice. Yeah, that would work. That would work, definitely.
And how's about yourself?
Well, similar lines, because obviously Jay's only got that one or two character traits, so I've kind of gone with both of those.
Okay.
So first of all, he would get a nude Slipknot calendar.
They're just wearing their masks?
Yeah, they're just in their masks and they're doing all sexy poses and stuff. So it's like Corey Taylor lying on Santa's sleigh, with his cock hanging out, but his mask on and stuff.
Nice.
And then, another one's got their boiler suit thrown over their shoulder and they're posing with their butt out. Oh, I thought about this way too much. And the other thing I thought Jay would really like for Christmas would be a fortune, to be rich again.
Yes, that's true. Or maybe just a lottery ticket.
A winning one.
Oh, yeah, sure, why not?
Or how about, actually I just thought of this as well, maybe some sort of squared notepad so we can design some more toasters.
Oh, nice. Oh,
that'd be good.
What about a loving and supportive father?
No, they don't exist. Anyway, well, I mean, the only person we can do next, MC, is the one and only Tifa Lockhart.
Hell yes. Tifa, she's a difficult one to buy for, but for me, I get her a colouring book, but I'd hire someone to colour it in for her, as is a bit too difficult for her to manage by herself. But she could watch.
Equally, you could get get her a dot to dot, but have someone already done all the pictures for her.
When there's have you ever seen someone hypnotise a chicken by waving a stick in front of it and its head just follows the stick? It'd be kind of like that with Tifa. She'd just be watching the crayon, utterly fascinated, trying to comprehend what's going on, but it's just a bit too beyond her.
It reminds me of one of those parents, one of those presents a grandparent would get a particularly loud child just to keep them quiet in a corner for a bit, just for a little bit of peace and quiet for a few minutes.
Exactly.
Push Tifa into the corner with their crayons and someone to do the colouring for her.
To be fair, Tifa's very quiet anyway, so...
That's true, actually. I think in a recent episode she was doing some yelling with some quotation marks around it, and it was exactly the same pitch and tone and volume of her voice every day.
You can't yell in ASMR, it doesn't work. So what do you think with Sue Tifa?
Well, I actually had a colouring book too, which shows what we think of Tifa and her outlook on life. But I was thinking now, instead, because, you don't want to get a duplicate present. That's not the same thing. So what I'd actually do is, considering, she's sort of living with MC, kind of, but they're not really like living together.
Is this another body shot?
I thought I'd get her a goldfish bowl to live in. Because she could just swim around, and I think her memory's kind of that as well. So she'd just be seeing new things. I've got a castle now. That's cool. That wasn't there yesterday. And when she just saw it 2 minutes ago.
Nice. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah. So somewhere, a home for Tifa to live in, an appropriate home.
Oh, that's lovely.
Well, shall we get to the main event, MC? The two main characters of the show. Me and you.
Okay, well, I'm feeling impatient. I'm like the younger brother who demands his present first, so let's do me first. Okay. For myself, I would give myself Infinity Man points, so I don't have to worry about losing them anymore. I hope that with the sense of security that would come from an infinite amount of man points, the MC would be less of a dick.
Right. But would it make him more of a dick if he was so sure of his manliness?
I feel like MC... I mean, this is like a reflection of teenage me, right? So...
no, it's a reflection of teenage me writing a character that was loosely based on you at one point and is now its own thing.
But it was loosely based on teenage me. So, as a teenager, I'd be much more worried about losing man points than having...
True.
So I feel like if he had the surety, the certainty of infinite man points, he'd chill out a bit, he'd be a bit more sensitive, he'd be a bit kinder. Hopefully.
I don't know. I'd still worry that would almost like, back up his toxic masculinity and he'd become more of a douchebag. He'd become more of a kind of, bro and a bloke and like just be really like not just subtly sexist, but out and out like, all right, darling, you get in the kitchen, make me a sandwich, go on, off you go, sweetheart, pat you on the bum as you go.
On the other hand, I mean, half the gang have earplugs now, and Shinna would be drunk anyway, so maybe it'll work out either way.
And Tifa's on her colouring book, and Scott's like watching the film, and Jack's eating his steaks, and Lee's off in his own series.
So yeah, I think it'll be fine.
The one's blowing up his beach ball.
So, what? I hope this is a reflection of the Christmas present you're actually giving me this year. So, what have I got to look forward to?
Well, I mean, I think one thing we always forget, and I think me as a 15-year-old writer writing this forgets conveniently a lot as well, is that MC's only got one hand. He lost his hand.
Yeah.
So I would get him the Army of Darkness metal hand.
Oh, dude, that is a genuinely amazing present, though.
Yeah, so he would actually have, a hand again, and plus it's an Army of Darkness rip-off.
That is the most thoughtful present imaginary me has ever received. Thank you.
I wonder if that's ever going to come up again, that he's only got one hand. Because when he's fighting, like, it does occasionally when I remember, or when I remembered.
Yeah.
But day-to-day life, like, surely that's still going to be an issue.
Yeah, no, I think, it is basically just when you remember and then you put it in and you're like, ooh, character development.
When it's convenient for the plot, where it's like, oh no, he reached for a sword, but he didn't have a hand. Okay, I want to know what you're going to get Chip for Christmas. Tell me, I want to know.
I feel a bit bad now after the very thoughtful present you gave me. It would just be a gold sticker with "I heroically sacrificed myself" written on it. Like you get in school for filling out something, it'd be that.
Well, I'm really glad we've gone down the same route, because I said a medal for being a true hero and heroically sacrificing himself. And every time, like Louise said to him, oh, we're not friends anymore, or someone made him feel bad about, the people he murdered, he could just look down at the medal and be like, no, I did a good thing. I am a good person.
Perfect. Yeah, I feel like this Infinity Man points and the I'm a Hero sticker medal could both backfire, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, they're both kind of shit people anyway.
Yeah.
So this is just going to make them worse. It's going to be such a loud Christmas now, where they're just like MC's, walking around flopping his dick out everywhere, and Chip's just killing people, being like, no, it's fine. Look, I'm a good person. It's okay.
I've got
this medal that says it's okay.
We've literally engineered the worst Christmas ever.
And they can just have a big Christmas punch up, and then they'll all turn evil and turn on each other, and it will be lovely, just like a real Christmas MC.
They can borrow the "Am I Evil Today" sign from Lee.
Well, if you've got any ideas of what the characters should receive for Christmas, do you know there are numerous ways you can get in touch with us? You can find us on Facebook. We're at facebook.com/HowIRippedOffPodcast.
And you can send us a Christmas tweet on Twitter @HowIRippedOff.
Well done, you're learning how Twitter works. And if you want to listen to episodes that are non-Christmas related, because this is the first one, then you can find our entire back catalogue, which is up on SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, iTunes, and YouTube.
I didn't even know what Stitcher Radio is. And
I've been doing this.
I mean, I've heard of it, but anyway, if you want to leave us a rating and a review, possibly on Stitcher Radio, I don't know how it works, we would really appreciate it, and it would be I mean, we've talked a lot about Christmas presents, but the best present you could give us is a rating and a review.
Oh, nicely done. So anything less than a 5-star rating and review is basically like a lump of coal and makes you Scrooge. So 5 stars, please. So we're going to be back. We'll be back next week, just before New Year's Eve. So it'll be the 30th when the next episode goes up, with a regularly scheduled episode,
a non-Christmassy one.
Things may sound a bit weird because we kind of recorded this after we've recorded a few episodes, so it's just going to be kind of dumped in the middle. But yes, normal service will resume next week. So I guess all that's left to say is to our very lovely listeners, have a very, very Merry Christmas, even if you get a present that reflects some sort of body malfunction or whatever.
Like a beach ball.
Yeah, beach ball, yeah. If you've got a beach ball head, we're very sorry if you were offended for this. But yeah, have a very Merry Christmas, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Happy Christmas, guys. We'll see you soon.